Hey folks, welcome back. Sandamtod here. Came out to the vintage stock in Liberty because a fellow YouTuber named Defset, who lives out this way, said I had to check it out. They had some new Sega CD stuff. Well, not new, of course, but you know, new stock. And there's just a bunch of places to eat around here. It smells like hamburgers. I mean, not like cheap hamburgers, but like good hamburgers. So we're gonna cruise in, check it out, maybe film a little, and see what we got. So let's roll. I've got one of these, a tack spawn. It's still in the box. I got one somewhere put up. Excuse me. And Man at Arms, look, he's got like all the attachments on it. Those are obviously the remakes instead of the old ones. Look cool though. Merman. Here's some of the older ones, Ram Man, and you got some wrestling figure. We got a Sega CD in the original box for $54, $55. If I didn't have two of them, I might pick it up because I want the box again. So, I don't know. Made it back from the Liberty vintage stock, and Defset was right. I needed to go out there. Bag of stuff. More than I planned on getting, and then some. But I surprisingly only spent about 38 bucks. We'll get started here. I don't even know how many items I got. This is how long the receipt is. So let's get started. He was right. They did have quite a few different Sega CD games, and they had a few that I didn't have, so I went in and picked them up. Found a couple in-box games, and then a little something extra that we'll go through at the end. So, how's everybody doing? This was my weekend trip. Usually I make it out one day on the weekend to go shopping, and this weekend I decided to go out to Liberty store. Like I said, I went in, looked around, wandered over there, and saw that they had a good variety of Sega CD stuff I hadn't seen at this store, and so I started looking through them. But the problem was I couldn't remember based on my memory exactly what games I was missing, and I almost ended up buying one for sure, and almost bought two other ones that I already had. And I'm glad I didn't, but it's just because my memory helped me at the last moment. Remember, I'm like, no, I have that one. I've seen it in my stack. I know I've got it. So, like I said, we picked up 3 for the Sega CD. Those are the ends, and I'll show you the games. And then we picked up some other stuff, but. This is one that he told me that he saw out there that he recognized, that he remembered when he sent me the PM. Thanks to Defset again, buddy, for sending me out there to find these. The first one, this one he mentioned, like I said in the email, it's called Dungeon Master 2 Skull Keep. It's kind of a first-person RPG. It's kind of like the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons one that Eye of the Beholder. I have it over there. It's kind of like that. It was $6. It's complete, and it has the foamer. And it was $6. I did not have this game. This one's in good shape. It's got a slight crack across the front. These cases are so fragile, it's almost impossible to find ones that aren't cracked. $6. And then that was the most expensive one out of the three that I picked up. The second one, I seem to remember them having this one up there and it being more like $12 to $14. Maybe they weren't, they couldn't get rid of it, so they reduced the price, or they got into new ones and the price was adjusted. But I picked up a kind of a first-person not shooter, kind of a shooter, space shooter, but it's kind of a cockpit point of view style. It's called Starblade. This one was $5. Jumping gunner chair, 3D blistering first-person perspective. Yeah, it's basically like a space shooter. It's complete and foam. I borrowed the foams out of some other games to make sure that I got the foams in the three that I was buying. I don't think they mind that much, so I didn't have a problem with pulling it out of the Amazing Spider-Man or whatever, because I already have Amazing Spider-Man. So I figured if I was going to the trouble to buy their old Sega CD games, that they wouldn't mind if I took the protective foam. This third one, I don't know that I would have come across this on an average basis, or even looked to buy it necessarily, but I knew I didn't have it, so I went in and picked it up. I'm not a huge sports fan, so this is really a stretch for me, but I picked up the NFL Football Trivia Challenge, folks. It was $4. It looks like basically a lot of trivia based on football and stuff, but it was $4. It is also complete with the foam and got the NFL licensed by the NFL Team Association and the NFL. The disc has got no scratches on it at all. I can't imagine this got that much gameplay. But this is one of those ones that I would consider kind of, I don't know about rare, because I've never looked for it. But this is one of those that I wouldn't have even thought to look for unless I stumbled across it, where I was like trying to complete the collection and got down to, these games, and I'd be like, oh, NFL Trivia Challenge. I have an off and on desire to want to do a complete Sega CD collection. There are a few titles that I think are outrageously priced, and yeah, they're good titles like Snatcher and something like that, but there's one called like Kaiko Flying Squadron or something I've seen for like $300 or something. That's outrageous. I mean, I was just like, whatever. So we just slowly pick them up as we see them, and we know we don't have them, and we'll just fill it out to the best of our ability. And then if it comes down to wanting to pony up the dough to complete the collection in the future, so be it. So this puts us at I think 76. I think we had 73 titles, and we just bought 3. So this actually put us over the top, folks. Finally, applause here. We completed our New Year's resolution to get 50 boxed NES games and 75 Sega CD games. We have, right now, to our credit, we've got 68 boxed Nintendo games and 76 Sega CDs. So that's good. And then to change that number even more, we picked up another boxed NES game. This game was not complete. I'm a little bit sad. I knew it wasn't complete though, but for the price I couldn't pass it up. This, like I said, I didn't mind. I went and picked it up. It's called Road Blasters. It just happened to be laying over with their Nintendo games. They don't have quite as many Nintendo games as some of the other stores. Especially the Blue Springs is the king of 8-bit NES games, so it's cool to see a box game anywhere else other than out there. And went and picked it up. It does have both the fold-in flaps. It's got some stuff with it, but it doesn't have the instructions. It did not have a sleeve, but it does have the game. I don't think I even owned this game prior, so this is actually a new game to my collection. We got the Nintendo Power filler outer and the registration for that. And then we actually got a poster. Let's see what the poster is. And no instructions. That's the only thing. Blaster Master poster. That's pretty sweet. So we got the Blaster Master poster, an official T-shirt, and like I said, I'm not counting my doubles that I have in the box collection as being one toward that total. I can't just count them as doubles. I don't count them as unique total. So Road Blasters, and like I said, this is in good shape. Sorry, I turned it the wrong way. It's not been crushed or anything. It looks like it might have a little bit of a ding right there, but other than that, for $3, it was worth it. I'm rambling a little bit. This one's going to be fun to get the stickers off of, but I decided to go ahead and buy it. Just because I'm unlike some people that are real focused on what they collect. I basically walk into a store cold, not expecting to buy anything, and end up turning around and buying, you know, whatever. I'll buy for 3 or 4 different systems at one time, because I just don't really know what I want when I go in the store. And so this was a case where I picked up a Nintendo 64 game. I'm kind of talking because I'm peeling stickers off as we're working here. So anyway, folks, I picked up a Nintendo 64 game as well. The flap looks like it might have been slightly crushed, but it's not that big a deal. It's in pretty good shape. I picked up South Park for the Nintendo 64. It is complete. And I'll probably do a game review on this, because I think I've ever played it, and I think it'd be kind of funny to do a little bit of a game review on it. But here's the game. It actually has a sticker on the game, which I can get that off there, I think. The sticker says $39.99 on the game. Let's see what we got with it. Got quite a bit of junk with it. We got a registration, seizure warning. Here's the instruction book, and it's in pretty good shape. It's not a big dog-eared or anything. It's black and white, but that's all right. And then finally, we got a poster here. So let's fold the poster out. See what we got. Poster night. Got a little South Park poster for the game, which is sweet. So that was it. Okay. And final thing, we're getting down to it here, folks, is I got a bag full of Game Gear games. I got a Game Gear a while back at the thrift store, and I never got any games for it. And they had a box of all their Game Gear games out on the counter that you could just go through. And I literally went through it and just found every 99-cent game that was not a sports title and picked it up. And so let's roll through them. I picked up Judge Dredd for 99 cents. We've got Last Action Hero for 99 cents. Shaq Fu, everybody, 99 cents. A game called Zool. Something ninja something, I don't know. Urban Strike. Vampires Master of Darkness. Stargate, 99 cents. Oh boy, Home Alone 2. And the final one is T2 Arcade. So I picked up all of those Game Gear games for 99 cents a piece. They had some that were more expensive. Not all of them were 99 cents, is what I say. I went through all of them. But I didn't have any Game Gear games, so I decided just to spend like $10 and buy some cheap ones. I just kind of filled my collection out a little bit, not really looking for games that were really good. Actually, I'm pretty sure that Last Action Hero and Shaq Fu and some of these other ones are probably not that good. Home Alone, so... But I'm good like that. I like stuff like that. So that was my trip. I'm going to sign off. I'm going to hopefully trim it down so we can get it in 15 minutes. And we'll talk to you later. So thanks for watching, and see you next video. Thanks, defset.